Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit the ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Welcome everybody guys, let's take a look today on the Great British Pound, because on the euro currency, as you can see, upward action hasn't started and the market turned to retracement. On the euro now we need to just monitor how market will react on major supports, because as we said previously, depending on the reaction, we could make the conclusion on what's really is going on. Either this is just a retracement when we could count on upward continuation here, or if market will start dropping through the major support areas, that will be a negative sign, and maybe we could suggest that the situation is changing, although as we have discussed in the weekly report, the overall fundamental background looks not really as bad. So maybe some different driving factors could appear beyond the statistics that we've got in the last week and possible rate cut on the horizon by the end of October. So now we just need to see what will happen. Meantime, on the euro on the Great British Pound, we also have this setup. We haven't discussed it on the recent week, in the weekend, but we have talked about it 2 weeks ago, and it was relatively long term. So we have discussed everything that was needed at that moment for successful involving in this overall process that is stand right now on Great British Pound. So if you remember, just remind you briefly what we talked about. By this action to the upside here, we suggested that the upward retracement on the weekly chart is over. So the reason for this retracement was overextended bearish positions on the cable. So it was too extended on an all-time lows. The short position was ultimately high, and that was the background for possible relief. At the same time, it was somewhere near in the beginning of the September, some early voting stands on the horizon in the Great Britain, and that increased the uncertainty. And in such circumstances, after the significant drop, the forex traders probably should decide for fixing the profit. That really has happened. So you can see this rally was outstanding. It was also accompanied by some political news in the Boris Johnson cabinet and the minister. So you can see this action has happened. But at this moment, when we talked about it 2 weeks ago, we said that's probably upward retracement is over, because this is also daily confidence resistance. Market has formed here, as you will see, an intraday chart head and shoulders pattern and starts dropping. On the weekly chart, right at this resistance, market has formed large evening star candlestick pattern, which now stands in progress. That led us to make the conclusion that probably we are turning down again, especially as the dead point for Brexit is coming. So the tension will become stronger nearest time. And our suggestion currently in the medium-term perspective to see Great British Pound somewhere around 118 area. So that's the nearest target that we have on the weekly chart. Market starts action right gradually to this target, but it's really too extended distance by far to the 118. We're coming slowly, step by step. And now, as downward action was established, we are coming to the first target. This is COP of our pattern. This is ABC top. COP stands at 29.78 approximately. That makes an agreement with the major 618 support, 29.96. So that will be first destination point. So here, currently definitely it's too late for taking the short, so you have missed this. You just need to wait when the market will hit this target and starts upward action. At the same time, we do not expect here the deep retracement, something of that sort. The retracement, normal retracement in the current circumstances, should be inside of this most recent swing, because the major retracement here is already done, and here as it is. Now, theoretically, if we are correct with this suggestion, this market stands in a new downward continuation, retracement should be not very significant. It should be inside of this recent swing, because After the AB leg, retracement already also has happened. Now we stand an extension in the CD leg. And reaction on just the COP target should not be too great. So it should be somewhere moderate inside of this recent swing. That's what we will be watching for. And for planning taking the short position, we need to get the pullback for that purpose. Scalp traders could drive time frame, watch for a 15-minute chart, 30-minute chart for reversal patterns, trying to catch the scalp long trade here. It's also possible. But currently, we are coming to the agreement. That's nearest target. Probably could be reached today. Retracement also should not be too significant, as market doesn't stand at the oversold as well. So this is a significant area. Support is good, but taking into consideration the overall market mechanics, as I said, pullback should be not really strong. On the 4-hour time frame chart, you can see what we talked about previously. So that is our hand shoulders. Market hits the XOP. In our weekly report, we said, well, here probably was at that moment where we talked about this overall setup. We said first our suggestion was this market should drop a bit lower to hit the XOP. That has happened. Then retracement was done. According to our trading plan, market has formed perfect AB, CD pattern, formed the got triple to sell, retested the neckline of this pattern, and collapsed. So from that standpoint, we have no questions. So everything just perfect. Now, on the hourly chart, as we are coming to the major support, I have built the levels a bit in advance. So I taken for these levels, I take not this low, but this focus point by the Judd Napoli terms, this potential low where the COP on the daily should be completed. So if we suggest that market will turn precisely at this point, we will get these levels. For retracement, we could keep an eye on probably these two levels, and more probable is more attractive is confidence. It's 2264, 2271. Also, guys, I not exclude the chance that it will be reverse hand and shoulders here, because currently, take a look, the potential daily COP stands precisely at the 1618 extension of this most recent retracement up, small minor retracement. If you will measure the extension of this retracement down, you will see that 1618 stands 2175. Our COP stands 2178. So the 1618 ratio is very typical for the butterflies and hand shoulders. And that makes me suggest that maybe we could get this pattern. If we will be correct, in this case, next step will be ABCD retracement of this hand and shoulders pattern with the OP target, so somewhere approximately between these two levels. Maybe it will be maybe a bit stronger, maybe a bit weaker, but approximately that will be somewhere in 2260 area. That potentially the area where we consider possible short taking on the Great British Pound. For scalp traders, you could keep an eye on this setup for taking very fast scalp trade on the long side of the market. That's approximately what we will keep an eye on within 2, maybe 3 sessions. So maybe it will last till the end of the week. That's our current unit cable. Let's see what the progress market will show.